Have you ever been told as a parent, don't worry, we all make mistakes and you'll figure it out, and the chances are you won't repeat the things that were done to you by your parents. So, just don't beat yourself up too much. Maybe you've said it to yourself, and I'm a very big believer in us not beating ourselves up about things that we've done or not done right. But I'm also a very big believer in what I just really jumped in and said to someone who's planning to have children, and that is do your work as early as you can. Otherwise, what was done to you as a child, the stuff that hasn't served you, didn't serve you then, being shamed, being told off, being criticised for things, will definitely show up in your parenting. And do you really want that? Do you really want history to repeat itself? To hear the words coming out of your mouth, okay, that's it, I've had enough, you've had a warning, now get to your room. Okay, that's it, you're gonna lose your phone for a whole week. I told you, you didn't listen. What the hell is wrong with you? We've had this conversation over and over again. You know what to do. Or a very cold, steely, that's it now, I've had enough, get out of my sight. No one wants to say any of these things to our children. But because we honestly, I'm sure you remember maybe just hearing me say those words then, it maybe just either made you feel really panicky or brought that kind of icy cold feeling into you. And that would be shame and that would be fear. And none of us want to do that to our children. We don't want to scare our children. And we don't want them to carry a deep shame inside of them for something they said or did, because trust me, they will. They will carry it. They will carry it the whole of their childhoods, and they will carry it through into adulthood. This stuff doesn't go away. And it doesn't mean, you might think, but well, I'm doing okay and I have a job and I have a home and I have a family, so it couldn't have done me that much harm, which is, again, something I'm always being told, especially on media interviews. Well, Jane, that's all very well, but I was smacked, I was told off, I was sent to my room, I was punished, and it hasn't done me any harm. Well, I don't know how to break this to you, but it definitely has done you harm, because you don't know what you'd be like if somebody had been able to pause, calm themselves down, be with you emotionally, be kind, and really teach you from a place of kindness. And that is what is available to you now, is to learn and become that really calm, kind, steady parent who is the most beautiful guide in your child's life, because nobody wants our children to grow up not knowing how to operate in the wider world. I think the thing I most wanted for my son, not that I really had the right to want him to be a certain way, but I did, I'm not going to lie, was just that he'd be likable and that he'd be comfortable socially and he wouldn't have to feel like I did. He had to work hard to fit in and be liked. And secretly that was that was my mission. Raise an instantly authentically likable human being, and I think I've done that, so that's okay despite all my mistakes. So back to you. If you are there thinking, God, you know what, I do repeat so many phrases and I do get so irritated by things that if I think about it for a moment, were the things I often got into big trouble for as a child, and I don't want to do that to my child, then let's have a conversation. Just contact me, let's schedule half an hour of your time and just have a bit of a review, really, and think about, okay, these are the things I'm really glad I'm doing right now, and these are the things I'm really not glad I'm doing right now, and is there something that can be done to make it really possible for me to check myself, calm myself down, and be this very emotionally safe, connecting, steadying presence, which will provide the best platform for my child in every area of their mental health, their physical health, their relationship health, the relationship they have with themselves, and, you know, their ability to learn and show up in the world as a really spectacularly beautiful, wonderful, compassionate adult, which is, of course, what we really need more of, especially in these tricky times. So if that sounds good and you think, yeah, actually, I would like a just half an hour with Jane and just chat that through and see, you know, the bits that I feel like I'm on track with, and if there's any bits I'm a bit worried about now, then email me, janeevans@thejaneevans.com, or check me out here, message me, and let's make this happen together.